Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Bloop. You didn't see nothing. Okay. Okay. Go to tavern. Map cleared. Thank you, past me, for giving my save files helpful names. How sweet. There's also the keep. There's a tavern in the keep. Both are an option. Right. I wasn't allowed inside the barracks. Halen didn't want to come out. Real quick, we're gonna go here. This little labyrinthic area. How can I go in? Oh. It was locked. Well, fuck you too, bitch. There we go. Is there literally anything in here? Guess it's not available yet. Whatever it's meant to be. Okay, no. So that was that. I can either go to the tavern or I can go to the keep. So it seems like the logical next step is going to the tavern. Am I at the right place? It's not. If you can read this, we want to hire you. Tavern work seemed like a good way to meet people and reintegrate here. Plus, drunken patrons might let something slip. Maybe I would find clues to the mysteries surrounding my father here. Is that so? See, that's very nice, but I would have preferred to go be a teacher. That was way nicer. Oh, it's like a little thingy. Hello, Mr. Hend. Oh, Sophia, my girl Sophia.
Join me for a drink.
No, thank you.
Suit yourself.
Who the fuck is he? Why did he just talk to me like I know him? I don't know him.
You should hear the lies out of this fool.
Who the fuck is
It's
that?
not a lie. I have money coming to me. You'd have a good life with me.
I have a good life already, Thomas. I don't need you or this supposed windfall.
Can I get you a drink at least?
Sure, but don't expect anything in return.
Yes, yes. Of course not.
Right. Nothing good here, then.
You should.
There's not a...
I have a
Same
good.
Can I get you? Yes, yes. Of course not.
And if I talk directly to her...
You should.
There's not
Same
a...
shit.
I have a good.
Gotcha,
Can I
gotcha,
get you?
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Yes, yes.
Shut up.
Of course not.
Okay, Garnet.
There you are.
Have you seen Halen the Herbalist? Okay. Do you know where Nikos is? He comes in sometimes, quiet chap, keeps to himself. He's in one of the small houses tucked away near the east gate. I'll mark it on your map. Oh, thank you, madam. Although I question your willingness to just tell complete strangers about the location of your patrons' houses. That sounds sketchy and unsafe. I am to meet my friend Diedrich here. Do you know him? What's good?
You cheeky whelp. Everything is good. I didn't wade through fields of blood and death and human muck to buy this place only to serve swill from me pumps.
Okay. I'm just gonna save here real quick so we don't have to do all that again.
There you are.
You have pumps for your swill?
Aye, pumps. I've come up with a way, and I won't say too much, of using a pump to bring the beer from elsewhere. Lets me offer a wider range of stuff. And still, none of it's swill. Swill. I should wallop you up front like a babe.
Please don't. I won't go without a fight. Oh god.
I'd hope not. You're posh, but there's a fight in you for sure.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, 1 more second. Quick save. Wait, where'd she go?
There you are.
I knew of him. Is that what you mean? No, he didn't drink here. What did he drink? Wine. He made me order the bloody stuff for when he'd come in. He doesn't drink whiskey. My condolences and all that. Thanks. That sounded very sincere, ma'am. Did he come alone? Sometimes he did, sometimes he didn't. He'd come to play cards once in a while. If we heard of a party for somebody he knew of the ward, he'd come for a bit. Usually leave. Sometimes he'd stay. Would have come in with, I don't remember. You know how many people pass through here each day? More than I can remember. Did he get very drunk? Much as any man. Some nights he would, others he didn't. Usually depends on what they'd come in seeking and if they'd find it or not. Okay, that was interesting.
There you are. I am. Clearly, you can read, so you passed me first test.
Okay, what other tests have you in mind?
Well, if you're serious about it.
I'm interested. I have a cart of supplies stuck outside the east gate. Bloody thing must have ran late and missed the closing time. Think you could get the guards to let it in? Okay. I hope that didn't count as me choosing the job. A drink, please?
Here you go. One of the house ales. That's 1 crown.
Well, that was lovely. I just took a beer. I just stole it. Anyway. Man. This man was trying to convince his wife about some crazy money-making scheme involving steam-powered engines. Okay? She did not seem impressed. Is it crypto? Is it crypto? Is it steam-powered crypto? Good afternoon. Well, good evening, but yes. Good day. Where's the east gate? Oh, it's up. Let's go to the academy. Where's the small... Well, not the small child. Where's the dude? I don't think I actually did go inside the academy. Yeah, exactly. I never did. Hello, Annie. The young woman's eyebrows twitched as I approached. Although her head was buried in a book, she was unaware of her surroundings. Excuse me, miss? 2 pretty eyes peered up from the book and flashed with a hint of recognition. Do I know you?
No, but I know most faces in the city. I heard of your return and drew a conclusion.
Okay, good moment of the day. Yep. What's up, Goth Gamer Nation? Always wanted to do that. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oopa. It is indeed a very good day to like gothic things. Sorry you had to come back under such circumstances. Necromancer's Tale doesn't sound ominous at all for a game title. Oh yeah. Pleased to meet you, miss.
Annie Kelly. I'm a healer in this town.
A healer of what kind? She placed the book down, holding her page open with her thumb. Spend 0 skill points to recall information about the book. You're reading the canon of medicine. I've not read it myself, but I was always fascinated by the application of natural philosophy within medicine.
You must read it. Avicenna categorized the body's temperaments and compared them against age and... Apologies, I'm rambling.
I love her already. Necromancer, just healers that arrived too late. You have a point. She smiled feverishly and her eyes seemed to dance. I had no more to ask her at the moment. We shared a long smile as I left. No, I miss you, Annie. Annie. Annie, you're so cute. There's nothing we can talk about. Masters in recycling. Necromancy? Hell yeah. The bastard child of the Empire. I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you. Or I'm sorry that happened. Uh-huh. Right, okay, who cares? Hell of a job editing, by the way. Which one? Oh, your reels have been popping up my Insta, by the way. Yeah, on Instagram, they've been doing really, really well. On TikTok, it's like, some do well, some don't. It's like 50-50. YouTube is having a moment. It's okay, I forgive them. Today's short on YouTube got how do you say, limited monetization, like the yellow symbol, you know? And I looked at it and I went, well, I did say the words whore and harlot within 10 seconds of each other, so you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. TikTok's had a dip for a variety of reasons. If you try posting to upscrolled, I have no idea what that is, and I don't care. I don't care enough to do more than I'm already doing. Left that miserable little village on the banks of the... Okay. Daring to say those words on YouTube. Scandalous. Oh yeah. Ooh. American Puritanism. I don't care. As long as it doesn't completely ruin my entire channel. It's like if they wanna limit the specific videos where I'm being a little more scandalous, then let them be. It'll probably be fine. Oh, a map. Cool, bro. Ibrahim. I can't see shit, Ibrahim. Bro, can you help me? Help me out, Ibrahim. Tall, thin man, clear from the Ottoman Empire. He was an older gentleman, but his gaze was still sharp. As I approached him, he watched me as an eagle eyeing prey.
An Elstrick child, yes? I am, of course, sorry for your loss.
Well, thank you.
But I am sure you did not come here for my condolences, yes?
No. Where in the Empire are you from? I spent some time in the courts there.
I was born in Trabzon, on the southwestern shores of the Black Sea. Like you, a port rat. It is unsurprising. Perhaps the travel was on the cards for us both, yes?
I've heard of it, but I've not been that far. I must confess I only made it to the Sanjak in Albania.
A nice place. I am sure you enjoyed your stay there.
I came to thank you for the support you've given my friend Diedrich over the years.
Unrequired. He works hard. I respect that. I have use for it. He has earned anything he has received from me.
That little hee was a little concerning, sir. Did you know my father? Seems to have become interested in research in his later years, and I thought perhaps he'd come here from time to time.
I had dealings with him, yes.
Dealings?
Largely, I left him to his work.
That sounds shady as fuck, bro. What was his work? Do you have a record of the books he
We
studied?
only record books that are borrowed, not those read here. We do not have the information you seek.
I see. Why do I feel like you're fucking lying?
You will come again, yes?
Of course, sir.
A good day.
Today is a feast day, yes, of course, no school's lessons. Today, you will probably find the children playing outside if you wish to ask them about this job. Okay.
You will come again, yes?
I love how I'm supposed to ask the children about the job of teacher. They're the ones hiring me, I'm sure. Saint Donatus of Arezzo. Okay, buddy. Sure. Okay. This appeared to be a storeroom. Various curios lay about, many caked in layers of dust. Practical herbalism. That sounds important. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right, okay then. Can I steal? Fuck yeah, I'm stealing that shit. I'm stealing everything. Oh, I can't go through that wall. I mean, door. There's the schoolroom. Isaac Newton discovers the refraction of light. I had heard of the great scientist Newton, of course. The man had only died recently. That's cute. Amongst the books here were some provided languages instructions. Blah. Oh, we've seen this before. We've seen that description. That's a generic description for a bookshelf. Another one of these. Are you stuck, sweetie? Please. What's up here? An unfortunate lady. Verses to the memory of an unfortunate lady. That bleeding bosom, gourd wide, dimly gleams the visionary sword, however beauteous, ever friendly. Tell as it in heaven a crime to love too well. I ain't reading all that, bro. Oh, darl. Fuck. Jesus. No. No. Mm-mm. Oh. Are you sure you want to steal this rare book, Hamlet First Edition? I mean, I don't have to, so I won't, but holy fuck, bro. The first edition of Hamlet. Damn. Suleimania Mosque. Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, we're done here. Where did the lady go? Oh, wait, we never did go upstairs. Hold up. Something. We saw them a vast host of creatures that seemed almost human, but who was strange. Natural. Our cannons began to fire. We unleashed one volley and then stepped back, allowing the next line to fire as we reloaded. This proved effective. We fired one more round, then another until the last stayed close enough to charge, and our trumpets ordered us forward. So this is them fighting the undead or something. Part 2. I'm hoping that my character remembers the things she's reading, because I sure as fuck won't. A young man came to Marnes, his eyes wild, his clothing absent, so he was butt naked. Gotcha. His body was caked in mud. He collapsed right there in the market square. Taking pity on him, my wife implored me to carry the poor wretch home, so that she might tend to him. We cleaned him and lay him to bed. For 3 days and nights the men thrashed and sweated, though he did not wake. He roared and screamed. Few of his words made sense, but through it all he kept shouting the name Villa. Villa Samodiva. Why had she tempted him so? And why had she left him in the end? Could they not have one last dance? On the 4th day the men woke, though a strange malady remained on him. He refused all food and water, and would speak only of the beautiful Villa. How her ravishing looks and her beautiful singing were all he desired. How the memory of her enticing dance was all the sustenance he required. Her long blonde hair, her bright blue eyes, her gown of moonbeams, and her hair adorned with wild flowers. Alas, but the man continued to refuse all food and water, despite my wife's pleading. He would only say he wanted nothing but to be back with Villa, and since she had left him, he had no desire to live. We called Father Albert, and the good man performed an exorcism. All was in vain, though, and on the 7th day, the poor man died. Who the fuck is Villa? That is a wild story. And also sounds unfinished. Damn it, I can't walk out of the map. This looks like the perfect sort of game to clip through things. It really does. The nice lady is gone. Aww. She was cute as heck. Oh well, I'm sure she'll be back later. Okay, we we have two possibilities here. We can do the East Gate. Is this an indie game? I think so. Pretty sure it is. I think it came out last year, maybe? When was this? The Necromancer's Tale. Yeah, I think this was from last. Yeah, it was from last year, mid last year, and yes, it is an indie game, 100%. Hi, Kibdillos. What's up? Necromancer. Indeed, we're back to this. Haha. Hello, Mr. Benson. Bencha? Who knows? Could see Garnet's cart on the far side of the gate, trapped there. What's going on
Bloody
here?
wheel has come off. Right at the bloody gates. Now I'm stuck out here minding the damn thing, hoping no bloody wolves or petchers come try and kill me. Trust my bloody luck to land me in this mess.
Okay. I'll let Garnet know her cart is broken and not just late.
Milady.
I'm here about the tavern's cart. Can you let it through? For beer, I'll open the gate readily, but the damn thing's wheel has broken. Unless you get a crew of people here to wheel those barrels to the pub, I'm not opening. Sorry.
And you, my lady.
Okie dokie, sir. We can just yeet. Ma'am, good news. You're literally a tavern keeper. That dude will open the doors for beer.
Ah, there you are.
A wheel snapped it. As it reached the gate. That's why it's stuck out there. I told him to get that cart repaired weeks ago. Tight-fisted prick. And what do I do? The docks. So I can either get help from the people at the docks, or I could go to the wheelwright.
Hi, Pumps. I've come up with a way. I'd hope not. You're posh, but there's a fight in you for sure.
So we need a group of people. Where was the box? There. Where's the nice one? Hi, Ramon. Aw, you can't help me. Drago.
Excuse me.
Could you help me with the beer barrels?
We can move it for you, but I couldn't ask the lads to do it for free.
Okay. There was also the wheelwright. Sir, I know you have a very oddly specific job, but I need you to make some wheels. I need you to repair the cart stuck at the east gate. It's broken down, needs to be in by nightfall.
Sounds like a rush job. It will cost 8 crowns.
Could you do it for free? Surely you can fix it and sort it out with the tavern keeper later. It's dangerous beyond the gate, and you know she'll pay her dues. Ah, you're right. Garnet's no scab, and it won't hurt me none to be in her good books. Fine. I'll gather my things and get to it. I'm so fucking good. I should return to Garnet with the news. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. Garnet. I did it. Also, you owe a dude $8. I hope you're okay with that.
There you are.
About your cart. The wheelwright is on his way to the gates to fix the cart. You should have your cargo here soon. You did all right for a rich kid. If you want the job here, it's yours. There we go. I did the thing. Wolfgang, the good-hearted wheelwright. He was pretty neat.
About bloody time. Thank you. Though I can't say I'm looking forward to getting a bollocking from Wolfgang.
I'll go back to Garnet to let her know.
About bloody time.
Right, okay.
Thank you. Milady. I'm afraid not. We only let you in because, well...
I'd have bloody well made it if you lot hadn't moved things. I'm bloody well stuck out here.
Suppose you are. Good day to you.
And
sir.
you, my lady.
Right. I can't tell whether that is done or not.
There you are.
He's a teacher. Christ alive, you came to talk to me to tell me you're not ready to talk to me. I do love it when NPCs actually react according to your weirdness. It's like when you walk into their houses uninvited and they're like, get the fuck out of my house! In this case, it's like, you can't just walk up to me to tell me something and then say, actually, I didn't have anything to say. That's fucking weird, man. I appreciate that. I guess I'll go and grab the other job I wanted. Wait. Yes. Yes. I will do that. Wait, no, I have to talk to the children. Right. Because that makes sense. In the meantime, I should probably go here. And see if there's any way that I can... Yes, there's a very nice garden there.
The barracks are close to civilians.
Right, I remember that. Hi, Eric.
Well, hello there, miss.
Oh, right, it's this one. Ugh. Right. And I'm guessing that...
Well, hello there. Sorry, my lady.
Oh... -2 to the military. Bruh. Imagine. Fucking imagine. The audacity. 1 second. I'll be right back. 5 seconds. Zoom. I am back. Right. What I wanted to know was, can I go and meet my uncle?
You there! His lordship isn't seeing guests today. Doors closed as he mourns his brother's death.
Yeah, my dad. My dad's death. He straightened up and puffed his chest out.
Sorry for your loss, my lady. Your father was a great man, and his death was a great loss.
Sure.
I'm under strict orders to not let anyone in, but I'll pass word to the Baron. Should he be willing to grant an audience, a messenger will be sent for you.
When does he intend to reopen the gates? Can't say. I'd imagine duty will demand it sooner rather than later.
My lady, the Baron is still keeping his own counsel.
Is he still holed up inside? Tell me about the keep. It is the home of the Honorable Baron Gervais van Elstreck and his family, as well as the defensive heart of the barony in times of war and administration in times of blessed peace. Okay. Though it was the man before me who spoke them, the words sounded so rehearsed and carefully chosen that I was certain they were not his. Tell me about my uncle. The Honorable Baron Gervas Van Elstrick is a wise, compassionate family man who is fearlessly loyal to crown and country. He exemplifies the traditional and godly values that make Rolston strong. The delivery made his words sound like the opening of a cynical preacher's sermon, well composed and remembered, but lacking a shred of faith. What do you do here? I'm in charge of the protection of the keep, representing the Honorable Baron by ensuring he hears of matters of import brought by the denizens of his domain. Tell me about yourself. The guardsman was visibly and uncharacteristically caught off guard by the question. He eyed me suspiciously. My name is Andras, and I have served the Baron faithfully for 5 years now. That is all? That I will share with a stranger, yes. Do you know if the castle's hiring? I just pissed off the military. Several points. Should probably undo that. Gods forbid a girl asks some dude his slightly personal questions. He could have just refused to answer.
You there! His lordship isn't seeing guests today. Sorry for... I'm under strict orders to not let anyone in. But I'll pass word to the Baron. My lady, the Baron is still keeping his own counsel.
Remind me not to ask him about himself. Anyway, so we're done here. That means we've talked to absolutely fucking everyone under the sun. Oh, Nikos. There is someone else. Hello, Mr. Oh, come in. I entered to find the groundskeeper fixing up a pair of boots. When he saw me, he dropped his work in a panic. Likely he did not expect a noble to walk in on him.
Oh, yes, my lady. Sorry for the mess. I wasn't expecting guests.
Oh, because of the angle, I thought that was a table and he was just standing on top of the table. I was so confused, bro. It's a rug. I am Domina von Elstrick. I believe you worked for my family? His demeanor stifled.
I did.
Might we speak about your time at working at our estate? Nothing to tell. I worked hard and I got paid. It appeared that I would have to catch him in a better mood if I wished to progress this topic. Did you notice anything strange about my father in his final days?
Not that I recall.
I wanted to ask about what you found in the bushes at our house.
What I found in the bushes? Your father and some bottles. I can't really recall much else. Mine's been worrying about how I'll feed my family since Hoffman let me go.
Hoffman let you go? So you want money? I can do that. Bareback. Real quick.
This isn't whatever malady strikes you. I can whisk up a tonic to soothe your pain.
Yeah, but I wanna actually trade with you, ma'am. My acting's a bit rough. Real old school vibes. Yeah, it is. There we go. I want to see your wares.
As you wish.
I need to sell you shit, ma'am. No offense. How do I sell you shit? Like that? How do I... Do I not sell you stuff? Am I only allowed to buy stuff from you? I'm a little confused. Maybe it's because I have to go to the market. I know people bought stuff here.
Oh, there, goodly madam. Can I? Certainly. See here.
Not all items can be sold. I'm now realizing. I'm selling my fucking cooking pots. I have too many. Here, have this. We have 5 coins. That's it. That's all we needed. Let's go. Hey, Nikos, I have your bribe. I mean a handout. I want to ask about what you found in the bushes at our house.
What I found in the bushes? Your father and some
Here's
bottles.
5 crowns.
I can't really recall much else.
Wait, I have
Mine's
5
been
crowns.
worrying about how I'll fit what I found in the bushes. Your father and some bottles. I can't really. What I found in the bushes. Your father and some bottles.
There we go.
I can't really recall much else.
Nikos examined the coins I provided and seemed
Mine's
satisfied.
been worrying about how I'll feed my family since Hoffman let me go.
He told me what he knew. That's where I found your father, as if he'd fallen in, whiskey bottle on the ground. What seemed odd to me was how tidy it all was. No broken glass, nothing else around the bush. Not wishing to paint myself poorly, but I've had my fair share of benders. Never woken up to something as tidy as that. Tidy? He stopped to look at me a moment, clearly trying to decide if he should carry on or not. I nodded to encourage him. Well, I'd have expected some vomit, or piss, I mean, if he drank himself to death. The way I understood it, people I waved at him to stop. He had a fair point, but I didn't need the picture he was painting. He'd come to the garden at the odd time, praise me on my work, ask about my family, all that stuff, but not often enough that I'd have spotted anything. Thank you. So he's basically confirming my suspicions. Fair enough. Let's try going back and chatting with our wonderful Hoffman. Hoffman, my dude.
Can I help you, my lady?
Someone come to collect the crate of wine? 25 crowns. I spoke with the gardener. He told me that the state he found father in was suspiciously clean. With everything that was happening, I hadn't thought on it, but yes, I see what he's saying. It only adds to my own concerns that fighting Zelig in that state was suspicious. Okay, buddy. Bye. Where did the kitty go? Is it upstairs again? Wee little kitty. Wee little kitty. It is. Let's go say hi to the kitty. I'm so suspicious of that cat. Holy shit. I'm also suspicious of this. The game still won't let me open it though. Why are you mad at me? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Come on, let's go. We should go grab the job we want. Oh. Can't fast travel while indoors. Makes sense. Children, have we necromanced anything yet? Not yet. We just arrived. Hi, Death the Sun. It's been a while.
Hello again.
Oh, there's the Lucas.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
You can give me a fucking job.
Of course, cousin. He was sure the Shroud had ill intentions towards your father. He has feared them gravely since the war.
I've tried to speak to him,
Obsessively
but his
so.
gates are closed even to me. Me too, he's in deep in grief, cousin. Give him a few days. Is that so? That's suspicious. I'm not sure you knew this, but grandfather died when your father was but a baby. My father was a teenager, and as I understand it, took a large role in the rearing of Zelig. Okay. It's like a new game on this game. If it's like a new game on this game, been out for a while. Or, I mean... Oh, hi Tofu Monks. The game has been out since last year, but it's still receiving updates, like little patches and stuff. Mid last year, so it's been up for like 6 months now, roughly. I'm sure you knew about this. My father was a teenager. I think the nature of your father's death made him feel like he had personally failed him, not seen it coming and been there for him. I'm sure you understand. Do you know why the herbalist performed the autopsy? Fuck, I lost points there. No! I shouldn't have lied. Why am I lying? Why do I do this to myself?
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin? Of course, he was sure the Shroud had ill intentions towards your father. He has feared them gravely since the war. Obsessively so.
Shall we do? Would you have any idea why the herbalist? Right. So, would you like to make me a teacher? Yes, I am taking you up on your offer. I'm delighted. Look at us, cousins, following the same path as each other, just like our fathers did. But oh, so different a path. Please call in to the school in the morning and you can start your lessons. You mean giving lessons, right? The evening was closing in on me. It was probably time to go meet Diedrich in Garnet's Tavern. Cool.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
Hello again.
Madam. Bye. So now we go here. Have the gates opened? No. We go to the tavern. ASD. Oh, there's new people here. Hold up. A nobleman out for the evening with a woman half his age. Scandal. They're arguing about something or other involving his wife. Even more scandalous. Hello, Hamid? 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 I fuck.
Leave me be. I just want to have a drink in peace.
Something about this man. You are a soldier, yes? A man for hire? I recognize your sigil. You served at the Mark conflicts. I did, aye. You have a good eye and a better knowledge of military issue than I would have expected. I motioned to the barkeep to bring the man a drink. He took kindly to the gesture. What brings you to Marnes? Same thing that brings a mercenary anywhere. Work. Your baron is paying good money to keep a few companies on retainer. It's boring work, sitting about, waiting for orders, but it's good money. That confused me. The city guard was well armed and not short-staffed. Why would my uncle be spending money on these mercenaries only to have them sit around to no obvious end? I shouldn't take up any more of your time. You deserve your shore leave for as long as you have it. Good evening.
Leave me be. I just want to have a drink in peace.
Okay. Thomas. Ramon! My dude! I missed you! The handsome Venetian's eyes sparkled when he saw me approach.
Hello.
My friend, the guardian angel. How is your face? It is better, thanks to you. Please, you must allow me to buy you a drink. Sure. With a smile on his face, he waved over to the server, who promptly delivered us each a drink. This does not repay your kindness, but it is a start, of sorts. Are things still as troublesome at the docks? Yes, and I fear they will be that way for a while. Those working at the docks are not entirely happy with their lot in life. They feel powerless. They need a scapegoat. I don't really know why it is me. I have it as bad as them. Worse, because at least they are jovial with one another. You asked me to meet you. Here I am. Please, sit with me for a moment. Okie dokie. Why do you sit alone? I am not local here, and only recently arrived. Alas, I have not made many friends. Well then, allow me to be your first. Surely a handsome man such as you has female company, though. Oh, here we go. Thank you for saying so, my lady. And you two are quite beautiful. I am lonely for now, though. Okay, I almost spit out my water. Oh, I did not expect that one. Alas, my love, Gianna, waits for me at home. Fuck! Bro, you could have dropped that earlier. Considerably earlier. Tell me about Venice. It is a splendid city and a large one, but we are sadly troubled these days. Alas, my countrymen fight too many wars, and they do not always win. Why did you leave? I had to leave in a hurry. Please do not pry. Okay. Enjoy your drinks, then. Interesting. What was the point of getting extra drink, then?
Hello.
Why is it repeatable? It's probably not a good idea for me to get drunk, though. I don't think that's gonna end well. Nothing here. Oh, can I not get stuck? Thank you. There we go.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Thomas. Good evening, Thomas. He briefly glanced me in the eye before looking back to the floor. Have you lived here long? Oh yes, my whole life, or at least from a nearby village. A short distance through the northern forest, but I moved to Marnes at least 8 years ago, I suppose, for the big city excitement. Big city? He grinned at me, then a lopsided mouth with some big gaps where teeth had been removed. What work do you do? Farmhand. Okay. I will leave you to your drink, my good sir. Oh, I didn't see on the other side. There he is. Hello, Klaus.
Aye.
Hi. How do you know my name? How do you know my name? How do you know my name?
Join me for a drink. Suit yourself.
Oh, fuck.
Hello.
Hi, Sophia. Bye, Sophia. Okay, I guess we're talking to Frederick. So I sat with him. He called to Gardner to bring us over to drinks. Any luck on the work front? I found something. Teacher. I took on to teach the orphans. Noble work. I wish you well with it. That's the same building I work in. So if there is anything I can do to help, please let me know. So tell me how you landed the job. Well, I can't believe he did that. When her father found out, he chased Flip out of town. Poor chap had to find work over in Mentalk and stay to winter. Good old Flip. So tell me, how have you been? Oh, where to start? Well, tell me of your work. What do you do now? Teacher. I took up work in the new academy, new to you. Anyway, it's where you'll be now too. It's part library, part research hall, and part school. Closest thing to university in Elstrick. It's nothing fancy. I mostly just help keep it organized, put books back in their place, that sort of thing. Sometimes a researcher will need a thing, some obscure piece, and I help the master over there find it. Like I say, nothing fancy. Keeps me busy, pays well, and I can read all I want. You should see the books. There's so many, and so many hero books. Oh, even talking about it excites me. Okay, so you're not a teacher. Sounds like you might be a librarian or an assistant, but not teacher. And when he dropped, there was an almighty crack. We all thought his neck must have been torn clean off. But then another crunch, and the crossbeam tore from the gallows mane, and he fell to the floor. Father Olivier declared it an act of God, so your uncle revoked the death sentence and sold him to a privateer in the Queen's employ to work off his debt. They set sail within the week. Nobody's heard of him since. Wait, what? Revoked the death sentence. Oh, they were hanging someone. Through sheer luck, they survived, and so the dude just declared it an act of God, and then they removed the death sentence. Oh, the gallows just snapped? Termites. Folk reckoned the privateers set them on it days before to get the indentures. Oh, smart. Tales have come back of him doing the same over in Venice, too. At the thought of Venice, Diedrich spat. I followed the procession to the edge of town, got up at the front, right by the shield wall, saw them chase the ghoul, I guess, out and all that. I bribed Mortain with a bottle of schnapps to let me sit on the wall that night. I drank a bottle of the stuff myself as I watched the little grey buggers slink back into the crypts. How's my mother? She was, what's the word, lost. I'd not seen her in a while, true, but she didn't recognize me. She walked with the Baron on one side and Mr. Hoffman on the other, guiding her as much as anything else. I don't think she cried, but honestly, I didn't feel like she knew what was happening around her. I read a book about grief that says folks deal with it in all sorts of ways. This was one of them, I guess. Well, no, she's clearly very, very ill. That beer is going right through me. I'll be back in a moment. Tried to sign up, only your father wouldn't allow it. He said it was because I was only 13, but I knew other boys allowed to join the effort. They needed numbers and fast. In truth, I was glad he turned me away. I doubt I'd have survived. Do you think they're in there? I don't follow. A person, their soul. Do you think somewhere deep down they're still inside when a dead person rises again? I had an encounter with one. I could have sworn that he recognized me. Gave me the time I needed to run before a guard came and... You know, I've been to a few places, many with different beliefs to us. Wildly different in some ways, and I think that maybe what we call heaven is knowing when you're gone, you are missed. Maybe in that knowledge you are at peace, and your soul goes truly into the abyss. Hell then would be knowing that people are glad you're gone, or worse, they don't know. Maybe those are the souls that stick around, wanting to come back and make a mark on the world, second time around. We spent the next few days bolting over graves and burning what had already come up. You're lucky they sent you away. We both stared silently at our drinks. Look, sorry, let me get you another drink, eh? Where? My character must be drunk out of her fucking mind at this point. So suddenly, I'm at dinner. Yeah, I'm starting to see double and wobbly. With a Tsar's cousin, Misha, and nobody else has turned up. I can see why. He's a strange individual with a colorful entourage. The other envoys had made their excuses to avoid dining here, but this was my first time meeting him, and well, I hadn't known any better. The food was plentiful and varied, and the wine poured like water. We exchanged pleasantries and swapped tales of our countries. He was polite, seemed interested in anything I had to say. Then, as the last course was being tidied away and port was being poured, he said, "Since it's just the two of us, would you like to see something interesting?" called an older lady with a covered face. She came and sat between us. When she spoke in a language I had never heard, yet I felt as if I'd understood her clearly. She took out a black lacquer box and opened it. Inside was a silken wrap, which she opened to reveal a set of cards. Ooh, tarot! That's what I thought. And they sort of were. Divination cards of a kind, but they didn't seem to be tarot. It didn't have any major arcana that I recognized, nor wands, coins, cups, or swords. Though the cards had no writing or numbers, so maybe it was the art style that threw me. It was all dark, with the images carved in blue and gold, almost like a normal image inverted. Anyway, in short, the deck was odd. I was uncomfortable looking at it, and she fanned it out before her and told me to pick 3. I was going to lean over and tap them, but as I looked at the cards, she dropped her middle finger down on them, as if crushing a fly, and slid them forwards. The first one she revealed by flipping the right side over. It was an impossibly complex spider web that I could follow and understand perfectly. The golden spider in the middle looked to be in control from one angle and drowning from another. The second card, she slid her thumb under and turned it from left to right. It was as detailed a drawing of a brain as I had ever seen, but separated into 4 parts, each quarter drawn and colored differently. The final card was turned to reveal 9 skulls, with daggers through their eyes in a way that worked them all together to form what looked like a larger skull. This card was reversed. I don't know if it was good or bad. Unlike any reading I've heard of, she made no effort to explain or interpret. We all just sat there a while looking at the 3 cards. After a while, presumably when she thought I had had enough to figure it all out, she nodded at Misha and myself, wrapped the cards, and left. I feel confident I know what it was. I don't. He just stared where the card had been. I meekly excused myself and went to bed, though I did not sleep that night. I don't really know why. Oh god. Go on. Tell us another one. Yes, stories of your travels are so exotic. And odd, mate. They're bloody odd. Oh, I didn't even notice when they joined us. Oh, Sophia's gone. The other dude's fucking dying on the table. It's been good catching up. Let's do this again soon. Good to have you home. Right. I may or may not be drunk as fuck, boy. Oh, I want to talk to people while I'm drunk. Who can I talk to? Let me talk to people.
Join me for a drink. Suit yourself.
If I ask for another drink, will I? Hold up. Will she refuse, or am I just gonna pass the fuck out?
There you are. There you go. One of the house ales. That's 1 crown. There you go. One of the house ales. That's 1 crown. There you go. One of the house ales. That's 1 crown.
I can just keep going. You know what? I'm a little concerned. I probably should stop. I'm a little concerned. I feel like my character's gonna pass the fuck out. Let's not do that. You know, she has so many bedrooms, but not a single human being sleeping up here. It's odd. Man, that's fucking odd. Wait, there's fog, and it's midnight. There was that one book that warned us about this, that I should be careful crossing the bridge when there's fog at night. Because there's gonna be like a evil entity that'll talk to me or whatever. Okay, he wasn't there. Let's try checking the other bridges. I'm not resting until I find out that where that evil entity went. Am I going the right way? Kinda. Okay, it's not this bridge either. Next bridge. No No creepy entity in the middle of the night on the bridge. Sad. Well, those were the only bridges. I had hoped for more. Which way am I going? That's north. So I want to go west. That way. First time I'm disappointed not having found a creepy entity in the night. I know, right? Disappointment. I think it's this way. Nothing creepy outside my house? No? No. Shame. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. My house. Good to know. As I approached the door, I could hear raised voices coming from inside. Please, Juliana, you must take it. The potion helps, you know this. No, I don't know you. I don't know you. I entered to see my mother in distress. Condolence's cards scattered around her. The dying fire glistened off the tears on her face as she screamed at Albrecht. He was beside her, a worried look on his face, holding a bottle out, offering it to her. You're not Zelig. Where is my husband? Zelig? Zelig? Juliana, Zelig is dead. The funeral was yesterday. Don't you remember? Liar! Get out of my house! Zelig? Mother? Domina, is that you? When did you get home? Get this man out of our house. Albrecht? He's our steward. He's been with the family since before Father was born. You know him. What he says is true. Father is dead. I returned home for the funeral. We spoke earlier, you don't remember? We did? Maybe I do know the man. Albrecht, you look older. He smiled softly. I realized that perhaps this was a dance they'd done many times before. I think the same thing each time I look in the mirror, Juliana. Come, drink this. Zelig made it for you, remember? She nodded sheepishly and took the bottle. As soon as she drank from it, her agitation washed away. There. Sleep well, Juliana. She passed out almost immediately. At once, Albrecht set to ensuring she was comfortable, placing a pillow behind her head and draping a blanket over her. What was that you gave her? A tonic of sorts. Your father made it for her to take. It started years ago, after you went off for schooling. No, a little before you went. Your mother, well bless her soul, she was never quite the same after you were born. Your father concocted this to help her, and it did, but she was still unable for you. Absent, often, and, well, I digress. It's been working less since he died. She's more lost, confused. You noticed, I assume. She seemed at odds, yes. I was putting it down to grief. Normally a night's sleep from it clears her mind for days or weeks, sometimes even a month. But lately it barely gets her to sleep. In truth, Zelig only left so much before passing, and I've been rationing it, watering it down some. Tomorrow she'll be as absent as she was today, wondering why the parlor is unkempt. And tomorrow might night another struggle to get her to take the stuff. I wish your father was here. He'd know what to do. Ah, look at me. I'm older than him. I helped raise him, for goodness sake. And yet, I look to him for wisdom, even in death. Would a larger dose work? Perhaps, but then I will run out. What then? These nights have been tough on your mother. I daren't think of her health if she doesn't get these few hours of sleep, however induced they are. Is there any way to make more? It's to my great shame that I never mastered the written word. But maybe if I showed you the recipe, the original, with his notes, you would be able to distill a better potion than me? I could take a look. He regained his composure and my brief window into his reality was shut. Okay, let us get some sleep. We'll meet in your father's study tomorrow morning, and I'll give you what I can. So this is gonna be my first step into alchemy? Okay. I nodded, unprepared for this entire incident. If my mother wasn't asleep on the floor before me and Albrecht, sleeves rolled up, wasn't wasn't tidying the mess around her, I'd have sworn the beer had been bad and caused me to hallucinate. As I left them and prepared for sleep, I could feel the hangover creeping up on me already. You haven't even finished drinking. Did we figure out how to cook? Not really. Feel like we'll need it? I agree. I was awoken by voices. My mother, clearer now than she'd been any time since my return. But for how long?
Not long. A few days, a week at most.
Neat. Little weird. The shirt is almost as long as the fucking skirt, but cool. Still, prefer what she was wearing. Okay, I can wait that long. The other voice replied, but I couldn't hear what they said. So what do you need me to do? Again, the other voice was indecipherable from here, as if it were whispering now. I could tell from the echoes that the voices came from the hall below me. Is it just me, or is everything looking a little weird? A little spooky. Than usual, I mean. No, you can't ask that.
I'm afraid that nothing else will suffice.
The Spellbook. Chapter 3. That's how my living room looks as well? Oh, okay, well, fair enough. Speaking about alchemy, have you heard that the war in the game started with Venice trying to block sales of margarine? I don't remember that part. I awoke in a cold sweat, loose memories of a dream chased away by the morning's light. Are you sure it was a dream? You can click the time of day icon in the control bar to advance time between morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Okay. Oh, there. Okay. Now that is a valid reason, I feel. I know, right? Should probably do a proper save here. Chapter 3. Has she written anything on her journal? No. As I entered my father's study, I could see that Albrecht was already there. He had laid out a breakfast for me, though what I could stomach after so little sleep, I wasn't sure.
Can I help you, my lady?
Good morning, miss. I trust you slept well? I had, in fact, not slept well. I found it hard to sleep with the image of Mother fresh in my mind. It did not help that I could hear her periodically sobbing his name. When I did sleep, it was fitful and full of unpleasant dreams. I did not feel ready for whatever Albrecht on this day had in store for me. My night was difficult. Mine also. I do not sleep well when your mother doesn't, but hopefully with your help we can make her a more soothing tonic to aid her rest. So the recipe. It is found in this book. He handed me a hefty tome, leather-bound and aged. I opened it to see the worn pages were filled with symbols I did not know, and writing I did not recognize the language of. I sensed mystery and evil in those pages. Albrecht turned the pages, to one in particular, though I could tell he was looking for an image he recognized rather than going by words. This is it. Torpor. Oh, that's one way to put someone to sleep. When he spoke the title, I realized I could make that out in some of the text that followed it, despite still not recognizing the language, nor understanding the rest of the page. Torpor for resting thine enemies, be he of mortal nature, and then burdening their minds of memories undesirable. Well, it's worked on your mom. That's not a good thing. They wanted to make the world a better place. For fuck's sake. So, take the book, Miss Domina, and read it over. It took your father some time to get the potion right, if I recall. Of course, I can give you what little help I can. You need only ask. Right, you just handed me a cursed book. I'm sure nothing will happen. That's bad. A large leather-bound book from which my father learned how to make a concoction to help mothers sleep. It had no name and was written by many hands. Torpor. For resting thine enemies, be he of mortal nature, and unburdening their minds of memories undesirable. Right. Lovely. Uh-huh. Nothing I can do. This looks pretty evil. Like, I'll give her that. It looks really fucking evil. I'm just saying. A lich. Can I become a lich? Come on. Let me become a lich. Oh. Hecate. Hecate. We know our girl Hecate from, oh my god, there's a cat. I'm sorry. I touched her with my foot. When I was stretching my feetsies. I'm sorry. I did not mean to wake you up. I'm sorry I woke you up. I know. You don't have to reply. I know. Yeah. You wanna come sleep over here? Come up. Come on. Come on. No? Well, if she wants to join us, she can join us. She seemed a little upset I woke her up. She got very chatty. She's not usually so chatty when she wakes up. Okay. Yeah, Hecate, great witch. You may recognize her from Hades too. Or just mythology in general.
Can I help you, my lady?
Can you tell me anything about the ingredients, the process, anything at all? Your father did not involve me in making the potion. It was a labor of love for him. Everything you need should be in that book, however. I only wish I could be more use in deciphering it. What kind of book is this? I'm not sure. Some kind of science, I presume, though it might be one of the more arcane ones. Where did my father get this book? Master Zelik had been collecting books like this for most of his life. Where this one in particular came from, I cannot say. What language is it? I don't know. Someone in the library might help? What was he looking for in these esoteric books? Detailing a stranger side of life since the war in 1701. He wanted to know what was out there, should he ever have to fight it. An obsession that paid off when the Lich appeared nearly a decade ago. Will Mother be okay? I will take care of her while you try to concoct the potion. Don't worry, Miss Domina. I suspect she will be asleep most of the day. Okay, that's all I'm gonna get out of him, I guess. we go. Okay.
Can I help you, my lady?
Not at all, sir. One of the markings was in a small rocky canyon behind a chapel near the Dead Man's Gate. It was circled with Nightshade written next to it. Interesting. I had no appetite. You're not getting any food, girl? That's not good for you, honey. You should get food. You shouldn't walk around on an empty stomach, sweetie. I'm one to fucking talk, but still. Yo, Mom, why were you talking to the ghost of what I assume is Dad last night? What the fuck, Mom? Hey, Mom. Okay, she's not even... Right. Right. We still don't know how to cook, so probably not a good idea to try cooking again. That didn't go well last time. It's just the books we've already seen. Is the cat up here still? No, it moved. Where'd the cat go? Where's the kitty cat? Oh no, where did the kitty cat go? No. Where's kitty cat? Aww. Where is kitty cat? He must be sleeping on a chair or something. You know what I think? Aha! You know what I think? I think the cat is actually like has like the spirit of the dad or something. And that's why it showed up recently and it talks to and Juliana likes it and stuff. Maybe he's the one talking to her at night. During the day, I dreamed I saw you talking to a strange person during the night, beside the fire. Strange? No, your father was quite well again. He was not badly wounded. Did Zelig visit last night? It seemed like someone who was threatening you. Oh no, he would never do that. Zelig loves me, and he will be back from the war soon. I hear they defeated the Lich. Your Uncle Gervais was injured, but your father was quite the hero. Well, you're not helping, sweetie. I apparently took the firewood. I don't know what I took the firewood for, but I took it. Did she get any new condolences cards? No. Anything at all changed here? No. Nothing. I should go to the academy. Right. Oh, no one's working here yet. It's too early? One of the children was waiting outside. He was looking around agitated. Once he saw me, he ran over. Miss, Nick has gone missing. Master Lucas and Robin have gone looking for him, but they told me to ask you to help once you showed up. They're searching all over the city. Where are they looking? I don't know. Maybe ask the others? He's good at kicking ball, can run very fast if he wants to, but he doesn't always want to because he likes not doing things, even when there are things he's good at. What do you know of Nick? He scares me. Where have Lucas and the others gone to? I think they've gone to the barracks. Nick likes to watch the soldiers. When did you see him last? Yesterday, but none of the others said he... But one of the others said he got up early this morning and left without something. With something wrapped up, like a gift? Could be. Okay. He does go all over, even though he's not supposed to. One time he walked me all the way over to the graveyard, behind the big church at the marketplace. His mummy lives under the ground there. That made him sad, and I didn't know why he wanted to go to a place that made him sad. Huh. You're not helping, buddy. 3? That's it. That's all the information I got? Fuck me. Could he have gone to the graveyard again?
Hello again.
I'll save you the trouble. I've been here looking for a good half an hour and no sign of him. When I find him, I'm gonna put him in the hospital for making me worry. Is there anywhere he visits in town? He goes to barracks sometimes. So I've heard.
Hello again.
Barracks. Oh, the herbalist who was standing to his garden. Some herbs, yes, but it seemed to be more decorative than functional. As he saw me, he stood and
You.
stiffened.
You're Zadok's kid?
That's me.
Well, what do you want from me, then?
I want to ask you about his autopsy. He said nothing. Oh. Why did you perform it?
I did it because I was asked to. Simple. I got a letter from the head surgeon. No whys, just a request and a purse of gold.
Piece of work to you, then.
We're not all noble-born. Some of us have to take cash when it's offered.
What did you find?
You won't like it, but it was alcohol that done him in. Swollen liver, pale skin, signs of asphyxiation.
Right. How long had he been dead when you performed it?
Within a day of his being found. He'd been in the hospital for a while before they decided they couldn't take him, then a while longer for them to find me. Didn't want the task, but what could I do? Yeah, I had this feeling in my gut that I'd be cross-examined by his kids someday.
What training have you for such a task?
Not as much as I'm sure you'll have wanted. But I know herbs, which means I know poisons. There were no outer wounds, so they wanted to see if what he's drank had been just alcohol or if there was something else in it. You won't like it, but it was alcohol that done him in. Swollen liver, stiff, decayed, liver bloated from too much drink.
Okay. Any other wounds?
Now that you mention it, he did have a massive big spear through him that I forgot to put in my report. Christ.
I love the voice acting. But you are an ass.
Back of my shop. Where else? I wanted to cut into him in the Grim Chamber, but the priest wouldn't have it. Thankfully, your father stayed dead.
That's quite nice. It was almost as Starion-wise. It was very snarky, yeah. I've said this before. I like characters with a silver tongue. I like characters that are like snarky and sassy and stuff. That's the types of characters that I like. I think they're very fun. Starion's just like the most recent one, I guess. Before Astarion, there was Daron from Wrath the Righteous. Pathfinder Wrath the Righteous. He also has a very similar type of personality. At least in terms of snarkiness. Snark. That's the word.
What? He's dead. It was a fair concern.
He has a point.
Stiff, decayed, Liver bloated from too much drink.
That's not right. He would have choked on vomit if it had been alcohol, and he would have likely died with a full bladder. I don't know what to tell you then. Maybe he was clean before he came to me, for his dignity's sake. Maybe somebody around here cares about Zelig's legacy and dignity. Okay. Did you know my father? Cool. I must admit, it is fun. Mm-hmm.
Yes, what?
Did you know my father?
What? Are you asking if I know Zelig von Elstrick? One of the most famous sons of old Rolston, never mind the city of Mars? Ooh, the apple has fallen pretty far from the tree, ain't it? Everyone knew you dar. Now, was I friends with him? Of course not. People like him never have time for people like me. Move in different worlds, us.
Okay. I want to ask about the Shroud. The female was rushed for fear of them doing something. It's unclear to me what exactly. I want to know if they're a real threat, and if so, to what level. If the Shroud is still around, they ain't looking for a glory run just to get snuffed out doing it. Any threat from them would be hidden, surely. Either way, I can't imagine they have the numbers to threaten a military funeral. Hi, Lucas.
Hello, dear cousin.
I thank you for your help in finding the lad. Nick often runs off when he always returns until now. I'm sure we'll find him, Lucas. The guard here might know something?
The barracks are close to civilians.
I'm looking for a young lad, an orphan. Round head, angry expression. That is an unflattering description of the boy, though not inaccurate. I know the one. Says he wants to be a soldier when he grows up. Like his father, he says. But I haven't seen the man around since the 12th Regiment took that beating from bandits a few days back. Most of them are still in the hospital recovering. A dead end, then. Perhaps not. I'll check the hospital. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Hospital.
Can you spare a coin for a poor old Thank you kindly.
A fox! Fox was cautious but friendly. I could tell it was hungry too. Do I have anything for you? I don't have anything for you! No! We must find food for it. Do you have anything a fox might want?
Oh there, goodly madam. Can I interest you in some rare? Certainly. See here.
Yeah, raw meat sounds like she might like. Or eggs. Foxes eat eggs, right? Hey, little fox. Raw meat. There you go. Bye. It fucked off fast as fuck, boy. Bye, little guy. Yo, cutie patootie. We have fed the fox. No one answered. I thought I heard some scrambling and low whimper. Nick, is that you? I got stuck. I gave the child a hand out of the cracked wall he'd wedged himself into. I wanted to bring him a gift to help him get better faster, but they wouldn't let me in. When the guard went to the pisser, I snuck into the yard, but I didn't find... You didn't find what, sweetie? Oh. What are you doing here? Grounds are closed to focus on military needs. Get out of here before I have you flogged. You should get back to school, Nick. The others are worried about you. Okay, madam. Sorry for the trouble I caused. Bye. Goofball. Do you have anything to say? Find anything? Oh god. Oh, okay. I'm seeking a book to help me read an old language for a research project. Perhaps you can help? I'm not really an expert on old books, Dominant. The head librarian should be able to help, though. How long have you been working here? Queen visited in 1726 and decreed we needed a facility to support the nation's drive for enlightenment. Rumors are that she'd been sending orders for such to the Baron for a while and he'd found excuses, which is why she came. Still, he refused to establish a university and only enacted her will in the lightest of ways. So now we have an academy, a sort of learning facility instead of a full-on university, and I gather the Queen's ire too. What do you mean excuses? Well, I didn't want a university here. You know your uncle. I do. Not well enough. Tell me more. He's never been a fan of progress. Academic progress, anyway. Blames the events of 1708 and the Lich War on people's eagerness to dive into the fabric of God's universe and pull it apart. The man loves a good bit of military hardware, though. Each to their own and all that. He's been here since the place opened. The old librarian, well, she took the relocation expansion as a cue. It was time to retire. I don't rightly know how Ibrahim ended up in the post, but I know he'd been here during his time as a diplomat. Perhaps he got to know your uncle then. However, it happened he'd retired from his life as a diplomat and moved here with his wife. I haven't seen his wife. The collection has grown since I was here last. Right. With the money your uncle allocated, Ibrahim was able to reach out to his connections and get a wide selection of good prices. He loaned his own books to us too, so we ended up with a good spread, that's true. Something for everyone? I'd say so. Trash and romance novels to tomes of science too. Well, other texts he keeps locked away. Oh, we've yet to send somebody away empty-handed. What else goes on here? This library doesn't take up the entire building. University, right. Lab spaces, the academy. What of the old library? Madame Kotok stayed there after retiring. She converted it into a home. There's a sad irony there. I think she could give up the freedom of the books, but not the prison that was those four walls. I think she's happy there. I think. Yes, sorry. I got a tad melancholic there. All the business with my father has my head very muddled. I keep actively forgetting, but there's a heaviness, a hollowness in my mind that just has me off. Understandable, of course. Can I ask you about the city? It's been years. Of course, what do you want to know? Do you know where the herbalist lives? We already know this. He performed my father's autopsy and I wanted to talk to him about that. Where might I find the Undertaker? We already know that. Do you know where the herbalist lives? Who's the red-haired woman who's been browsing the books in here? Do you know her? That's Annie. She came to Marnes with her brother Connor the year before last, all the way from Ireland, if you can believe it. Nice lass. I think so too. She's very cute. Can I ask you about the city? Ah, that was it. Where's Annie? Annie. Annie was so sweet. We'll find her another day. Annie! Hi, Annie.
Hello again.
Hi. She flashed me a broad smile and blushed a little. Oh! I hear you came here all the way from Ireland. You heard right. That does explain the hair, well, statistically speaking. She beamed at me, her whole face smiling. Aww. I'm looking for a particular tome. Would you know of any way I could find it? I could vouch for you with the head librarian, Ibrahim. You're clearly well educated. I suspect you know your way around the library as well. Please leave it with me. Thank you. Annie left to find Ibrahim. After several minutes, she returned. I've spoken with him. He would like to speak with you first before you can be permitted to enter. Thank you so much. Just don't make me look bad. No, that was rude. Just don't start a fire or something. I will not let you down, Annie. I think. I like Annie.
Hello again.
Hi. I'm guessing the other lines won't make her very happy. Okay, no, that was actually fine. And I'm guessing if I say strange, she gets sad. Oh, she's actually fine with it. Oh, okay. I get more points. Fuck if I care. Where is Ibrahim? Oh, there's so many people downstairs now. Oh, there's Ibrahim. Hi, Annie. Bye, Annie. You should ask Lucas what work he needs doing. Afterwards, ask him for pay. Okay. Oh, Annie just left. I just got down here.
Good to hear.
I'm looking for a book on languages, old, rare ones. Young Miss Annie, something something. Seems you've made an impression on her. I would need more information, of course. What is the language? I'm not sure the name. I showed him the book. I reached my hand to tell him, but my gut twisted. I felt the room close in around me. A strange look came over Ibrahim's face, and it's as if he grew taller and loomed over me. A hunger in his eyes. His hands reached out, his fingers stretched out towards me. The exits were further now than when I entered, and the light of outside was gone. Those doors lead only to darkness. What have I done? I managed to pull my hand away from the book. The room returned to normal. Ibrahim looked patiently for a response. I don't have a sample. A challenge. What language family are you interested in? I confess I'm feeling more foolish at each question. I think what I seek is somewhat esoteric in nature. Would that narrow the search? Well, now the books you seek are restricted. I do not know you. These books are not just for anyone. Can I perhaps earn your trust? Perhaps we can arrange a trade? You seek knowledge, yes? I also seek knowledge. Find me something I don't have or don't know. Perhaps that will... Then we will work something out, yes? I had little idea what might interest him, but I could ask Diedrich. Perhaps I could simply break in after dark. I am very good at that. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I could. I could. I'm not interrupting anything. I was just... Happens to the best of us. I had a similar book at school. It's easy to get distracted. You are admiring art. Yep, that's it. Good day, sir. Maybe we'll meet again. He held a book filled with drawings of nude figures poised. Ah! That's what happened. It's okay, sir. Happens to the best of us.
Hello?
I seek access to Ibrahim's restricted library. He says he would facilitate me if I could trade him something of equal interest, but I do not know the man nor his interests. Perhaps you could guide me. Let me think. There's a tarot reader in the market. I think she's from his homeland or something. He came back the other day angry that she wouldn't sell him a scroll. Not sure what it was about, what it was, but if you should get that for him, he'd be happy, no doubt. To my aid, I'll go see this woman right away. She's at the market, you say? Yep. Godspeed. Thank you. But I got more important things to do right now. Namely, I need to go do my fucking job.
Hello, dear cousin.
What's riven mean, river? It means to split our... Oh, riven. Oh, Ruston is riven by several rivers and lakes. What's riven mean? It means to split or tear apart, usually violently, but in this case, why not just say split then? The other orphans burst into giggles. Lucas's smile was patient but clearly tired. Ah, Domina, what wonderful timing. I was teaching the children about the geography of our beautiful country, but I'm afraid I've lost their attention. Perhaps their other teacher can get it back? You lost it? Think back, cousin. Where was the last place you left it? Quick, children, check under your desks. Maybe it's there. The children giggled, except Lelon, who scowled seriously as he looked under his desk. If you have time to tease me, then you have time to help. To the south of Rulston is the mighty Adriatic Sea. How about you start your lesson there? I will teach properly. The Adriatic is the northernmost arm of the Mediterranean Sea, with over 1,300 islands within it. Its name predates even the Roman Empire, who called it the Mare Adriaticum. How'd you know how many islands there is? Count them yourself? No, not personally. Better go do it now. Lesson's over, right, Headmaster? Despite her teasing, the orphan seemed interested again, evidently impressed by my expertise. Nice try, Robin. Domina, please continue. Perhaps you have a story to share? I decided to tell an impressive story. A merchant I once knew was returning to Ralston from the Levant. His ship weighed down with silk and gold, so much of it that the water almost spilled onto the deck. As they passed the mouth of the Adriatic, they were so low that they struck something in the deep. The ship began to shake, like some massive creature was rubbing its thick hide against the bottom of the boat. The crew insisted they raise all sails so they might outrun it. The children were silent, completely enraptured. They raced and raced, nearly crashing into the dock when they arrived in Marnes. The crew spilled off the ship, climbing over each other to reach land first. The merchant insisted they were imagining things. But when the dock crew inspected the hull the next day, they found a handful of scales embedded in the hull, each as big as my hand. To this day, that merchant is careful not to let his ship dip too deep when entering the Adriatic, for fear of disturbing what slumbers there. The children erupted with questions immediately. Now, children. Indoor voices, please. You're still in class. Thank you for that informative lesson. I think it really sucked. Nick? What? She thinks she could just come in here and I'm supposed to like her because her dad died? Oh, Nick. Oi, Nick. That's enough. She's just some dumb rich kid with a drunk dead dad and a loony mom who'd be better off joining him. The room got very quiet as no one seemed to know what to say. Oh, god damn it. I touched the kitty again. Come. There it is. Don't fucking meow at me. I stretch and she fucking scratches my foot. She's upset that I'm touching her with my foot. I'm upset she's there. God damn it. I don't think this is gonna work. Those are some very strong words, Nick. Why did you choose those words to describe my parents? I heard someone say it. I see. What did you think of that person when you heard it? I thought they were mean. I agree. Do you want to be a mean person, Nick? No. Me neither. But when I do something mean without intending to, there's something I have to do. Do you know what that is? Say sorry? That's right. I'm sorry, Mrs. Domina. Thank you, Nick. I forgive you. Thank you, Mrs. Domina. Aww. That wasn't so hard. I patted Nick's shoulder and stood up. When I took a step back, Lucas did the same to me. Well done. Thank you, cousin. I noticed Robin glaring down at her desk. As the leader of the little troop, I thought it might be because she was used to Nick listening to her and didn't like that he hadn't. Lucas nodded at me in appreciation and then gestured for me to continue teaching for the morning. The rest of the morning passed as slowly for me as it did for the children. Still, I taught with patience, and I felt that they learned something. Yay! We taught the kids! Woohoo!
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
My father's funeral. I'd like to collect my pie. 4 crowns.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin? Of course, cousin. A truly sad affair. He was sure the shroud had ill intentions towards your father. He has feared them gravely since the war. Obsessively so.
Interesting. Can't talk to any of the kids. So I guess we're done here. accidentally closed the game. See, that was vast for books on all manner of topics. There were too many books to search. I would die of old age before I found what I needed. Okay. Right. The nice lady's not up there anymore. So I guess we should leave. I don't think there's anything else for us here, really. Unless there's something here I missed. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Almost got stuck. Morning still. That's good. Gallows. Right in front of a school. We have the fucking gallows right in front of the school. So when you decide to put people to death, the kids get a nice fucking front row seat. Is that it? The hell? Like, come on, even in the fucking medieval times, surely you understood that's not a good idea. What the fuck? That is concerning. What do we have? Wait, what did it say? A library at the academy or a library in the cathedral might be places to look. Okay. We could try the cathedral instead, but I have a feeling the cathedral's not going to be happy to see a black magic book either. Somehow. I have a feeling.
Ah! Don't sneak up on me like... Oh, you're leaving. Are you sure you don't want to stick around until my shift is over?
Nope. I don't. Oh wait, we haven't gone to the other tavern in a while to talk to what was her name? Victoria? It's locked. No. I guess that makes sense actually. Jesus. Odd name? Don't know it. The dock people are here. There seems to be an argument escalating between the dock workers and the crew of a Venetian ship.
What seems to be the problem here?
See, it's an issue of paperwork. Yours don't cut it.
We have presented him with our papers, Captain, but he insists they're ineligible. They're refusing to allow us to unload.
What? Explain yourself, man.
It's simple. See this bit here?
Our country of origin?
Aye, that bit. That says you can't unload here without paying a fee. Sorry. Best pay up, or up on your boat and set sail out.
This sounds like extortion, my good sir.
This is outrageous. On whose authority do you speak?
On this dock. I'm the only authority you need to worry yourself with.
Oh boy. Get out of my way, you fool. This ain't a place for gawkers.
Out of my way! There's work to do.
Excuse me.
Whoa, watch out! Heavy crates being stacked.
Okay, so I can't get in the way. I mean, I can't get in the middle of this, apparently. I mean, good luck, I guess. Bye. Weird people.
My lady, the Baron is still keeping his own counsel.
Okay. Good for him, I guess. Fucking weird. Aha! A trapdoor. Trapdoor. Well, I can't see shit. Well, that's all mine now. Do I have like a light I can use? Like no? I have a torch. I just need a tinder box. Do I have one? I don't. Right. Well, fuck. No, I'm not seeing a tinderbox here. Fuck. How do I get out of here now? I'm kind of lost, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. I may be a little more than just a bit lost. Fuck. How do I get out? Shit. Right. Uh-huh. Where do I go? The only thing I can do is use the location of that thing as like a point of reference. There we go. Oh, I made it. Holy shit, I made it. We need a tinderbox or whatever the fuck that was. Holy fuck. Do you have a... Wait, candle maker. Do you have a thing for lighting candles?
How may I assist you? Certainly.
Tinderbox. Thank you so much, sir. You have no idea how hard that was, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have places to be. Let's try that again. This time without getting lost. And then I just do this. Look at that! I can see stuff. Well, I still got what I needed, but cool. Now we know how to do it, in case I need it again. That was cool. get out of here? Ah! Nailed it. Harbor Master. It's locked. Oh. And we've already talked to these goofballs. So nothing here. Graveyard? Hi, Irving.
What?
Good morning. Just gonna fuck off. He does not seem happy to see me. I'm just gonna fuck off real quick. He might be at the shop now, actually. Oh, no. Okay. Still closed.
Yes, what?
Same thing in the East Gate? No, this one's open. Why is this one open?
Milady.
Can I leave the city? Oh. We can live the city. I don't know why I would want to, but like that sounds fun. Leave the city. Ooh. Look at that. Hello, ma'am. Rosa Dalfara. An attractive lady with olive-colored skin. She looked as though she was waiting for somebody.
Hello, madam.
Hello. Pleased to meet you. I am Domina, and you are? She rubbed her hand to clean it on the front of her dress and held it out.
I am Rosa Dalfara, a farmer. Pleased to meet you.
It is an honor. I'm gonna save before I ask that question because that sounds incredibly disrespectful. But
Hello, madam. I do, my lady. Me and my parents and 2 brothers. All of us under this one roof.
I saw her wince in pain as she stood straight again, one hand on her belly. So you are blessed with child. Her eyes looked at the ground and her face blushed scarlet.
Perhaps. I am not sure just yet. Please don't tell anyone, no, for I am not yet married.
Of course. I'm sorry to hear of your complicated situation. It is locked. No. I took the eggs. I didn't ask you to take them. I just wanted you to check what was in there. I don't want to steal from... I don't want to steal from the poor. What the fuck? Quack. Can I talk to the chicken? No. Ma'am, can I give you the eggs back?
Hello, madam. I do, my lady. Me and my parents and 2 brothers. All of us under this one roof.
Barbara. Hello, Barbara. It's not fire root. I don't know what that is, but I'm picking it up. Hi, Barbara. Young woman strode about, throwing seeds, fruits, and roughage to the pigs milling around her. The pigs happily snorted and shoved each other out of the way to snatch up the tastiest morsels.
Oh, Barbara, you've gone and fed them too much again, haven't you?
She sighed. A gurgling coo arose from the cloth bundle around across her chest. Bound across her chest.
Finish, little one. Poke your eyes out and take a look at the little babies. Your mama loves those little babies. Yes, she does. Oh!
She caught sight of me and turned, giving a wide smile. A beautiful pendant sparkled at her neck, far more exquisite than one might expect in this part of the city.
Good tidings to you. Have you come out to watch the pigs?
They are certainly a sight to behold.
Pigs are quite smart, you know. You quite get used to them if you get over the smell. I only wish we could keep them. But, you know, empty bellies and all that.
I'm Barbara. Pleased to meet you. Domina. Tell me something about yourself. I'm nobody important. Good madam. I just didn't watch the pigs. When Yanez is preoccupied, I'll feed the pigs so we don't lose them. He's preoccupied quite a lot these days. Is he your husband? Oh, he wishes. I admit we're quite close, but I am waiting for someone to take me away from this life. You're a pig farmer. No, and I don't intend to become one. Yanez is the pig farmer, but he spends most days drinking in that shack people call a tavern. Or out cold in the pig shed where he brews his own liquor. You see many of my ilk here outside the gate. If you mean rich, educated nobles, the answer is no. Those living inside the walls sooner would let us out here rot away. The young priest comes along occasionally, looking to save our souls, although between you and me, there's only one soul he's interested in saving. She paused, and for a moment I thought she might be finished. But then a thin, sad smile crossed her face, and she carries on. There was one of you, lot, who often came to watch the pigs, you know. A fine gentleman who would talk to me from time to time, just like you are now. He doesn't visit anymore. I hadn't seen him for some months now, and I doubt very much that I will see him again. Who was he? I don't think I should say. It would tarnish his reputation if other fine folk knew he enjoyed watching the pigs. Why do you think he will not see you again? He died. I'd heard that he left Marnes recently. I don't think he's coming back. There was clearly more to this than... but I suspect she made up her mind not to tell me the truth. Had the men died, there had been a few deaths recently. My father, of course, counted among them. Seemed quite sad about it. Well, I'm sad about it, yes. I rather like this gentleman. He made me feel like a noble, not some wretch who feeds the pigs. Just like you. He spoke to me as an equal, and he did not shy away from the filth of the pigs like most of you do. You remind me of him quite a bit, you know. I don't suppose this friend was my father, Zelig. The corners of her mouth twitched as I mentioned his name. At first she was silent, but then her face brightened, and she let out a hearty laugh. Oh, of course not. Isn't he some great war hero? Brother of the Baron? What would he be doing talking with someone like me? It's a laughable idea, surely. Imagine Zelig coming to watch the pigs. She laughed again, a joyful song that lifted the whole tone of this rather serious conversation. She was right, of course, that my father's presence here would have been quite absurd, and yet I still wondered. But you are his daughter, are you? Quite interesting indeed. We've all heard stories, you know. I've heard things about the man who knows what he wants and takes it. I can see you're like that too. Let's not talk about your father. Maybe we can talk about someone else around here. There's not many who brave the pigsty. Tell me about this priest. I think his name is Constancy or something like that. Honestly, I don't know why he tries with us. We believe whatever we need to get us through the day. I believe in the pigs, in my daughter. I think he is only here for... But I shouldn't say. Oh, you will not catch me gossiping. It could ruin his reputation, and I will not have that hanging over me. And who is this you have strapped to you? My lovely Gisela. Say hello to Mama's friend, young one. Barbara pulled the swaddling aside, and a tiny, bewildered face poked out. A coo burbled up out the child's mouth. Why, Domina, I've been looking at your face this whole time and didn't notice. Your nose is such a match for hers. How curious. Did my father have this child with her or something? I think you'll find she takes after her mother in this regard. See how it turns up just so, like yours? Gently traced the tip of Barbara's nose with my index finger. True, true. I admit it, I do not think much about how my nose looks. Does it really look like hers? How wonderful. Okay. How are the pigs? Pigs, you know, incredible creatures. I swear they're twice as smart as the hunting dog. They always come home when we let them out, even if they wander often out of sight. Do you see that stick jutting out of the fence? I watched as this one here wedged it in and angled it to make a scratcher for her back. They're simply delightful creatures. Do they have names? No, we don't name them because they aren't with us for long. The one with the stick, you know, she's the next one to be slaughtered. I wish it weren't so, but we have to eat out here, same as you. Come winter, we'll be down to just 2, and those will get traded off for new breeding stock. How did you get a magnificent pendant? Oh, this old thing? It's been in my family for generations. My mother passed a few years back. She gave it to me just before. She said it represented becoming a woman, a pretty thing in a harsh world. Someday I'll pass it on to Gisela, hopefully after I escape from this place. Had a faint glow. Was I merely imagining? Generations? It looks rather new to me. You wear it while feeding the pigs, yet the strap is not faded from the sun, nor frayed from the swaddling that you have on. The stone is clear, not cracked. The metal goes untarnished. I do believe you tell a tall tale. Barbara blinked a few times and then giggled, a sound like merry bells. Nothing gets by you. Oh, you do remind me of someone I once knew. I can tell that you will not settle for anything less than the truth. And all I will say is that it was a gift from someone very close to me. Oh, and you had best not go around telling anyone that. How is someone so beautiful as you trapped in such a place? If only someone could set me and Gisela free, whisk me away into a fairy tale. But those tales, they don't ever end well, do they? I don't suppose you know any suitors looking to take in a woman and child? Well, my old friend Diedrich is unattached. I wonder... Well, there is always me. I wonder how this game handles that, actually. I don't think this is gonna go well. I don't think I understand. I'm looking for a suitor to settle down with, not a job. I heard that being a servant is awful. Besides, that's no life for a child to grow up in. Okay. That's how the game's handling that. Gotcha. Interesting.
Was there something you wanted, madam?
What about my friend Diedrich? He's very kind and well educated, takes care of his grandmother. He works at the academy. He sounds like a good man. Maybe not a rich one, but living inside the walls is better than out here. I don't know if he'd be able to support a wife and child, if he's already supporting a grandmother, though. Maybe I'll introduce you sometime when I'm more settled. I'll hold you to that. Okay, bye, ma'am. Interesting conversation. That was. No, I'm not stealing. Hi, Janice. A man in a dirty, odorous cowl snored lightly on the pig shed floor. An empty bottle on the floor beside him and an equally empty cup discarded beside it. As I approached, he snorted and bolted upright.
Barbara? Is that you?
Nope.
Give Janice a chance, won't you?
Foul burp bubbled up out of his mouth. His eyes levered open, and he swayed as he sat, watching.
Hey! You and Barbara. Leave Janice to...
The man grabbed for his cup and missed, then got it on the second go. He inspected the inside.
Oh, no.
His cup is empty.
Janice's cup is empty. Get another, would you?
Think you've had enough already. I was sure he thought he drew the cup close to himself and then into a satchel at his belt.
No use. Won't help. Janice, you're a drunk. She says.
Your job.
Do your job. She says, "You still here?"
What has got you so down? None of your business, fancy woman. Sorry, Yanis is a little under the weather. The weather being ale. You'd be too if she rejected you this much. Yanis is the father of her child, but that's not enough for her. The fuck? Don't say her around here. She doesn't deserve Yanis. You could deserve Yanis. Mighty pretty you are. But you're smart too. Smarter than her. Anyway. See Yanis for real. He reached a hand and out to me. Then just as I recoiled in horror, he dropped it on the table. Tears formed in his eyes. Can't do it. Not to Barbara. Not to Gisela. What kind of work do you do? Fed the pigs today. What is the time? Must have... I can't go round. She'll be there. Maybe you just need some cheering up. What do you mean? I encouraged him. You should not be so down upon yourself. I do not know you well, but you are losing yourself to your sorrows. Do not let the spurns of a woman keep you from living. He looked up at me with a glow to his eyes that I had not seen before. Then he sighed a long sigh and straightened up. You think so? Yanis does spend a lot of time in here. So easy to, you know? You're right, though. Both of you. If the pigs starve, we all do. Got to think about that. Been afraid to go to the pigs, because Barbara will be there. But Yanis has got to live. Feed the pigs. Do all that. Stop asking Barbara. If she wants Yanis, she'll know where to look. Hell yeah, bro. Wait, where did you go? Yanis? Yanis? Where'd you go? Yeah. Yanis? Bro, where'd you go? Did he move? He's not here, right? I think I may have been...
Is there something you wanted, madam?
Did I encourage him a little too much, or what happened? Is he in the house, maybe? Where the fuck did he go? No, we don't deal well with stoves, bro. I'm not stealing a fucking pillow. I might steal this stuff, though. Hell yeah. Actually, none of this seems very useful. Maybe some other time. Cheap dress, though. Hell yeah. Maybe later. Now, where the fuck is... Oh my god. Right. He fucked off, bro. Like, totally fucked off. Man got so motivated he teleported. Do you notice? Yeah, I'm a little confused, not gonna lie. As a wee little chicken. This is where I stole the eggs accidentally earlier. How do I get out of here? Shit. How the fuck do I get out of here? That's the tavern, right? Yep, that's the tavern, alright. That's where Barbara is. Feeding her little pigsies.
Hello, madam.
Oh, she's so sweet. She has a very soothing voice. Anything else? Well, he teleported out of here. I have no idea where he is. You cannot fast travel while outside the city until chapter 14. There are 14 fucking chapters, bro? Fuck me. Fine. Emil, that was a very interesting place to go to.
And you, my lady.
Thank you, Emil. Aren't you nice? Right. So, that was a lot. Where else could I go? The blacksmith's still pretty much closed. Could go check on Nico's. See what's up. Nothing.
Ah! Don't sneak up! Yes, of course. It's always closed. Yes, yes. But we all have to take turns on... Oh, you're leaving. Are you sure you don't want to stick around until my shift is over?
Nope. Bye, bitch. General store. I haven't been to the tavern. I'm guessing the tavern is closed in the morning then, right? Yeah. Figures. Alright. Cathedral? How pretty it is in the morning. How so very pretty. Hello,
If you're
madam.
looking for Father Olivier, he's up in his study in the tower, preparing his sermon.
Good for him. Oh, I've been here. There's nothing down there for me. The lights here? Yeah. Holy shit, we can actually talk to this dude this time. He's not fucking phasing through the walls anymore. How convenient. How wonderful.
My child!
Allow a layperson to access the restricted section of the church's library. I say. Well... So that's the one I would want to access then. Okay. I saw a younger priest leafing through the pages of a heavy-looking book. He looked up on seeing me. A twitch of panic came over him. He managed to nod and feint, returning his attention to his readings, but I could see him watching me from a safe distance. I was hoping you could help me with my studies. He continued to eye me guardedly.
You flatter me. In truth, I am not yet knowledgeable. So soon out of the seminary at Kani.
He straightened his what? Cassock? In an exaggerated fashion, and returned pointedly to his book. You are a deeply suspicious man, Constantine.
My child!
How can I help you?
In truth, but worry not for her immortal soul. I have called to her often and tended to her spiritual needs. Now that you are
Can I
home,
examine your personal library?
perhaps you shall accompany
Those are
her
restricted
when
books
she's
for
able.
church eyes only. Is there anything I could do for you? Yes, there is. One of the parish has fallen on hard times. I hesitate to say it, but I think old Nick has gotten his talons into her. If something isn't done to drive the beast away, I fear her immortal soul will end up being dragged to hell. What a terrible predicament. What would you have me do, Father? I have a potion, a power mix of holy water and sacred herbs. I have tried to get her to drink, but the devil's hold on her is powerful indeed, and she refuses. Perhaps if you, a person not associated with the church, was to bring it to her. Okay. Why would you take something from me? I'm a stranger. Just as nobody told Jesus how to feed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves and 2 fishes, I cannot tell you how to achieve the task before you. Fair enough. That was a very long-winded way of saying, I ain't helping you. Figure it the fuck out, bitch. But okay. Thanks, I guess. Now here is the potion. Bring it to Rosa del Fara in the slums. Return to me once you've seen her drink it. Good girl, Godspeed. I know exactly what this is. This is going to be a freaking abortion fucking medicine that's gonna make her not be with child because she is with child of Constantine over here. 100%. That's why the other lady was saying that, oh, there's a young priest who comes here, but really he's only here to convert one person, and it's Raza. And it's because they've been fucking. 100%.
Yes?
My child.
Anyway. Let's go confirm my suspicions. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am too cynical. Hi, Rosa. What's going on, Rosa? From the name, I knew to expect a woman with olive skin. Yeah, we've already met her. You're a bit old to be the apothecary's delivery girl. You're correct. That is not who I am. I've been asked by the priest to get you to drink this tonic. What? Why? What is it? He says you've been possessed by a demon and this will purge it from you. Father Constantine said that? No. Father Olivier. That old snake. Why are you telling me this? I don't trust men. I don't trust Father Oliver. I don't trust men of the cloth. I just don't trust men. I love the fucking... you can go from the least specific to the most specific, you know? Or the other way around. Okay, plus 14. I figure that might work. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please let me know. I need to go speak to my brothers. I think she's about to go and get King Father Oliver murdered. Based. Quite frankly. Based. Very based. Well, there goes the man of the cloth. I wonder what happens now if I talk to him. Does he already know what I've said, what I've done?
My child?
I've delivered the potion as you wished. And she drank it? She did. Wonderful. You have done a good deed this day. Keep Satan from our doors. I presume you wish to see the library now? Very much so. Then access is yours, you my child. May the Lord guide you to find what you need. You just lied to this motherfucker. Let's go! I searched yourselves in the room. Every now and then something interesting would come up. These Enochian scripts for communicating with angels, King Solomon's lesser keys for binding demons, and even some works on how to engineer enlightenment for a fast track to becoming a... I'm not reading that. Then I saw it, a book with the same script as the tome, an old relic from Zoroastrian faith. The script was called Zend, and it was going to help me cure my mother. I had found a cipher for my father's tome. It was probably best to do this work somewhere safe. Perhaps my father's study? There we go. You fucking nailed it.
My child.
Well, sometimes you just gotta lie your way through shit. This is definitely gonna come back to bite me in the ass later, but that's okay. Because if she tells her fucking brothers what this man did, I am fairly certain I won't have to fucking deal with him in a few days. Because he's gonna turn up dead. Which he kind of deserves.
If you're looking for Father Olivier, he's up in his study in the tower, preparing his sermon.
Good for him, buddy. Good for him. Don't care. Sorry. Perhaps the apothecary could tell me what this thing did. Ma'am, do you know... No. I was hoping she could tell me what that potion did, but I guess not. Right, the game wants me to go back home. It's still morning. Holy shit.
Your cards, I will not read.
I care more for why you wouldn't sell it to him. Because it is dangerous for him to have. Scanned the tent and saw a lacquered box at the back. I don't know how, but I knew something that inside that box is what I saw. All I needed to do was reach in from behind.
Your cards, I will not read.
The librarian's hand can unlock a great danger. You can entrust a scroll to me. I think you know that to be true. This is the way things are meant to unfold. Perhaps I do want rid of this thing, and somehow I knew you were the one who would take it. I urge you not to pass it to the librarian, but if that too is destined, then it's not for me to interfere. Here. I actually just wanted the scroll. I'm not giving it to the librarian. It's my scroll now,
Your
bitch.
cards, I will not read. Your future, and yet I see that you will. Its bark carries occult properties. Through it, your cards, I will not read.
Oh, that's kind of mean, but okay. Bye. Nothing here. This was closed, right? Right, it's still closed. Because it's technically still morning. No, that was closed. We've checked. I'm gonna save here. The kitty's moved again. Where'd he go? Where's your kitty? Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, you moved. Hi. Why are you moving here? What's here?
Can I help you, my lady?
No, I guess not. Where's she going? Is she laying down? While you're in your father's office, drag the cipher and spellbook into the 2 combined slots in your inventory. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Where is my book anyway? Ah, The Strange Tome. And I had the book I needed to make sense of the strange old tome Albrecht had given me. I got to work immediately. Okay. As I studied the book, it became clear to me it was written in many inks, in many languages, on paper of various ages. The majority of the recipe and a few other scatterings throughout the book were written in Zend, the language I was now equipped to slowly translate. But if I wanted to understand anything else from this book, I would need to source further ciphers. But for now, I carried on with the task at hand. Okay. Why am I walking back and forth? And now I fell asleep on the... Uh-oh. What happened? Oh boy. Okay. Did not seem overly complex, though I would need to find out more about the nightshade flower. The first page of a ritual described later in the book, Seance, was also partially in Zend. I would need more work to understand in full detail, though. Yeah, there it is. A chapel near Dead Men's Gate. Circle Nightshade. Yeah. Seance is for the living. I took it in case it could be of use. Oh. Interesting. Why would I do that? Oh! I could now understand the whole process. Okay, we immediately fucking uncovered a new one as well. Awesome. That was fast. Jesus. Cool. Fire root. Well, we have uncovered seances for the living. Right. What do I do with that anyway? There it is. To effect the spell, intone the unholy words while throwing nightshade grease on the target's face. The concoction may be mixed into your target's drink or in their food. Decant into a jar to form a potion. Piece a pot, Place a pot of grease on a stove and add nightshade flowers. Heat gently and stir occasionally. After an hour, pour into a linen bag and squeeze the grease through. The deadly nightshade found in wooded areas near places of death is named for its waxy purple flowers, which only bloom at night. It should be carefully handled and prepared, for it is poisonous to touch or inhale. I know I have another one that I managed to figure. There it is. A dead spirit forward to converse with a witness through the body of the sorcerer. The ritual must be undertaken at the final resting place of the deceased. A wood fire should be lit upon the spot, and Senegal burned on the flames. Personal burial items should be held aloft. A circle of candles should be placed without. Together, the witness and the sorcerer must join hands and speak these words. Our beloved, we bring you gifts from life into death. Commune with us. Move among us. When finished, the witness should tell the spirit to go in peace. Break the circle of hands and extinguish the flames. The candles. Okay. That was something. Okay. Cool. This has been a lot. Huh. Right.
Can I help you, my lady?
Okay. Now we need to find Nightshade. I know how to get it. But I guess I'm supposed to go there at night, so... Nightshade flowers should search the rocky canyon past the red brick chapel and ruined church beyond the Dead Man's Gate. I need to follow the instructions. Involves boiling nightshade. I may also infuse a cloth with lavender, wear it as a face mask to protect myself from boiling flowers. Right, so we have a bunch of things to do then. What should we do first? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get past the Dead Man's Gate, frankly. We should talk to Diedrich and see if he wants to hook up with Barbara. We did tell her we would ask, so.
Hello?
Nothing. I don't know if...
Good day.
I think I'm not gonna keep this decision, but here we go.
You will come again, yes?
Is this it?
Good day. You will come again, yes?
I don't like it. She said that it would be dangerous in his hands, and I'm inclined to trust her. Besides, I didn't have to trade anything for the other one, so... I will keep the scroll with me for now. A puppy! Hi! I pet him. I pet him. I pet him. I pet him, 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 pet. Would you like some food? Here's some food. Yum 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 yum. Pet. Pet. Pet 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 pet. Okay. Bye. Sir, are you feeding your dog? He comes across to me as very hungry. He could also just be lying. My cat does the same.
Aye?
Aye?
Is that so?
Is that so? It was kind of a lie, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of a lie. I don't actually want anything. Bye. So we've been everywhere, I think. At least everywhere that I have marked on the map. Do you have anything new to say? I doubt it, but...
Yes.
Nothing. Nothing. Figures. A wee little fox. Hi. Hi. He's a cute little fox. Should probably buy some raw meat. You never know when a fox might eat it.
Oh there, goodly madam. Can I? Certainly. See here.
Grease. We already have grease. We don't actually need more. I think they mentioned lavender as well. Do you know this substance, sir? 1 second. I'm gonna save before I ask that question. Yes, madam, it's an important product from my home country. The little enough of it makes it here. Common name for it is gum arabic. Do you know where to get it? This is the last that I have. I offered him 2 crowns. Thank you, madam. Most gracious. Of course. The fuck? I wasn't getting it for free. What do you mean? The hell? Okay, I have lavender, so that's not an issue. And I have cloth. Bill.
Welcome, madame. I have fabrics from across the known world. Linens from the Nile, wool from the highlands of Scotland, and, of course, silks from the Orient. If there is anything I can help you with, please let me know.
Okay.
Welcome, madame. I have fabrics from... With pleasure.
Very pretty. Thank you. Just wanted to see.
Can you spare a coin for a poor old... Thank you kindly.
Always, ma'am. Okay, I think we've chatted up everyone, really. Dorothea!
Fresh bread, rolls, beer, buns with meat and cabbage inside. So savory. From the homeland. Fresh bread, rolls, beer rocks. What can I interest you in?
Nothing at the moment, ma'am. I think I'm gonna have to move the time forward. I don't think there's anything else for me to do at this point in time. Which, I mean, is fair. What's this? It is locked. Whatever it is locked. Fair. That is up. Chandler. Do you want to chat, bro? Bro, you want to chat?
How may I assist you?
Guess not. Anything for the lady? Oh, she's back. Have you talked to your brother? Is everything alright?
Hello, madam.
Oh, nothing new? Okay, okay. Here we go.
Ah! Don't sneak up on me like... Yes, of course. It's always... Open the gate. No, I can't do that. It's locked. Don't you know what's out there?
Convince level 4. Oh god. Give me a drink to help with those, something to take the edge off. Here's a bottle of port. Thank you. This should do the trick. I'll open the gate for you. Just be careful out there. Okay. I could see the chapel ahead, a place where our recently deceased reposed before cremation. Facing the chapel was the city's main cemetery. It was safe enough to visit here by day, but it was patrolled by ghoul at night. They came skulking out of the crypts and nearby caves to prey on the unwary. I had never traveled much further from Marnes in this direction, though I knew the southern forest was quite sparse, and that the landscape soon broke up into a series of gullies and canyons as it neared the sea. Right, that was a lot of information, sweetie. I was mortally afraid of this creepy old statue as a child. One day my friend Flip and Sophia decorated it with garlands of spring flowers, and suddenly it had lost its menace. Aww. Not really supposed to go into the middle of the forest, am I? I can't. There's an invisible wall here that I can't pass. Well, there's a real wall over there, too. Cremations, okay. had found the small rocky canyon, there should be nightshade somewhere beyond the ruined church. I resolved to return after dark since my research should specify that nightshade only blooms at night. Right. I'm not actually going to advance all the way to night immediately. I'm going to advance, you know, to the next time and the next time and so on and so on. Yeah, I'll come back later at night, but it's smart to just like scout ahead during the day while it's still safe before we come here at night when it's not safe. I love the music keeps changing because I keep passing by the trigger point, I guess. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Where my father's ashes has been laid, also surely home to many ghoul. I took bones. Hell yeah, I took some fucking bones. I got bones. Hell yeah. Nothing here, really? Well, that's no fun. Come on, stop getting stuck. Go, woman, go. Aw, look at that. Old chapel. Cool, bruh. Cool. Cool shit. Can't get there. A crypt. Okay. Some more bones. So we have 3 spots. My family's crypt, a regular crypt, and then a chapel. I imagined that I heard faint shuffling noises echoing from the depths. You imagined? Are you sure you imagined, honey? This is sounding very spooky. A human skeleton. My favorite. The seance ritual. This is the place I would contact my father. However, as well as my specific ritual items, I also needed to bring an accomplice, someone to witness the event and take notes, for my mind would surely be absent. Zelig urn. The bars of my father's alcove had been torn apart. His urn lay on its side, his ashes spilled. I searched gingerly amongst the ashes for the personal burial items I would require for the ritual. Alas, there was none. I spotted a faint set of footprints from some bare, mishappen feet. My eyes followed them away towards the broken door and through into the lower catacombs. I would have no choice but to brave the depths to find this priceless item. There was no chance I could survive down there alone, however. Perhaps friends or mercenary assistants could be found, though my motives would be hard to explain. For sure, honey. For sure. because of my footfalls, I could tell that a cavernous space lay below, infested with ghoul, no doubt. I needed assistance, perhaps friends. Ba 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 ba. Perhaps one of the other pages in my tome held the solution. Certainly to progress further alone would be foolish. Would it? Would that be so? The fuck is it? Oh, we're in combat. Okay. Okay. I got it. Got it. I may have necromanced a little too close to hell. Gotcha. So that's the edge of my reasonable ability to proceed. That's okay. I got it. I got it. No more exploration here. Gotcha. I have no idea why I'm picking up bones, by the way. I don't know what the point is. But I'm picking up bones, alright. Picking up so many bones, bro. I got all the bones. Oh boy, okay, nope. Gotcha. Not for me, buddy. That's spooky. Why would you have cages? What the fuck? And there's another fight over there. Some more bones. That's a little concerning now, isn't it? Oh, let's not walk into that. Let's get the fuck out of here, in fact. This does not seem like a good idea. Not even during the day. Okay, last location that I had available to me. Strength. Spooky. Oh, there's a fight here. There's nothing I can do. A necklace. Some books. Tina suggested age and wisdom. The leather was not worn with age, but dyed. The burn marks of the edges seemed far too regular for genuine fire. The book's contents were a collection of folk tales, remedies, and incantations. As I leafed through the pages, a single scrap of paper slipped from between the text. I read the page which it had marked. It described a ritual for summoning a wraith, though to call it a ritual was generous. According to the text, one needed only to seek the place where the deceased's line had ended and call her name on a night thick with fog. The note held only a name and a location: Clarence Pugh, the Pugh family mausoleum. Maybe it was not a good idea to come here. Maybe. Fuck it. Oh, this has been interesting. For sure. For sure. We should get the fuck out of here. That way would be south-ish. No. This way? this the main road? Yeah, this is the main road. Southern Forest, exactly. Okay. Let's go back. I didn't really need to be here, not at this time anyway. We will come back later tonight, once I've done all the other things that one can do during the day. Oh. Why am I able to get in? I couldn't get in earlier. Could I? Holy water. I guess it's useful for something. Probably for dealing with the undead, if I had to guess. That was the... yeah. Right. Interesting.
Ah! Don't sneak up! Oh, you're leaving. Are you sure you don't want to stick around until my shift is over?
Nope. Thank you very much, my good sir. So, now that we've done all that, I think the only thing left to do is just advance time slowly. I need nightshade flowers. Okay. Okay. Gonna advance time. This is gonna be our quick save, so chapter 3, quick. I guess. I heard a very loud meow. Time 2, whatever it is. I don't know if it's gonna be midday or afternoon or... Afternoon, okay. What can we do in the afternoon? What changes?
Hello?
Did you ever hear of the local family named Pew? I haven't.
A good day.
No, nothing from him.
You will come again, yes?
Useless. Oh, they're still in a class.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
Huh. Okay. No one upstairs wants to chat? Thomas is over there again. Are you still looking at nude pictures? You are. One second. I want to see what happens if I tell him that I'm gonna tell the fucking librarian. Nothing changes, actually. Surprisingly enough. Not gonna tell on the man. As long as he's not bothering anyone. Is this open? Or is it only in the evening? Ah, finally it's open. Hello. Sophia!
Hello!
How's your father? He is well enough, thank you. In truth, though, I think he's still lonely after all these years, despite his successful tailoring and dressmaking business. He never really got over my mother's death. Okay.
Join me for a drink. Suit yourself.
Ah, there you are.
We need to go to the other tavern. It was way more interesting. This tavern's boring. Oh, they're still yelling.
Get out of my way, you fool. This ain't a place for gawk. Get out of my way, you fool.
I wasn't trying to talk
this
to
ain't
you.
a place for gawkers.
I was not trying to fucking talk to you. Fuck me. Damn it.
Hello!
Was it an accident? Oh, okay. Is this open now? Still locked. And you guys are still upsetty spaghetti. Okay, well. Can I go and just steal your shit from your boat while you're distracted? That would be very funny. It seems like the answer is no. Shame.
Excuse me.
Whoa, watch out! Heavy crate!
Out of my way! Of work to do.
Right. And I'm not allowed to talk to Elsa for reasons unknown to me. Okay. Oops. What happened? Victoria! My girl's back! Oh, there's more people here now. The other three are there. Gustav. Weimer.
Guten Tag, Fräulein. The men here have wandering eyes. The veil keeps them at arm's length. It's a quiet place to read, away from the bustle. It is one of Shakespeare's greatest, Hamlet, only recently available in my native dialect. It is a most thought-provoking exploration of life. Well, I am from Saxony, but not a visitor. Well, I'm a scholar, and an aspiring writer. I fear I yet have much to learn in my craft.
Oh, Gustav. That's the person who's supposed to buy the paintings. Okay. I can get that done. Slumped in his seat, this man looked like any other ratty traveler spending the afternoon in the tavern. At least that was until his eyes fell on me. They were the eyes of a man used to applying violence to get what he wanted. A man who didn't trust easily, and in turn should not be trusted. The sort of man whose business no proper noblewoman should be interested in.
How can I help you, girl?
Who are you, sir?
Gustav put in shots. Most delighted to have made your noble acquaintance, I'm sure.
Being sarcastic. Or being Xenomars?
I'm a trader and an acquirer of rare goods.
What sort of rare goods? His bristly beard made it hard to tell if his reaction was a smirk or a sneer. In either case, I was confident in his contempt.
The sword, that's none of your business.
Thanks, buddy. Smuggler it is, then. You seem like the sort of man who can help a woman like me acquire certain things for the right price. I don't know you, I don't trust you, so I guarantee the price will be whatever you can't afford, girl. On second thought, tell you what, do me a little favor and maybe we'll talk.
How can I help you, girl?
Okay. Didn't think I'd have to do a quest for him.
How can I help you, girl? Gustav, but most delighted to have made your noble acquaintance. I'm a trader and an acquirer. The sword, that's none of your business.
I need to sell some items. Art. I'll need to connect with a friend or two first. I'll meet you outside my family estate. I can show you what we have and we can discuss a price. Look at you, girl, all business-minded. Alright, but no promises we can reach a deal. I'll see you at your estate.
You caught that, did you? You're smarter than you look.
I don't know if this was a good idea. Is he gonna be at home when we get there? Oh, he is.
How can I help you, girl?
Let us see if any of this is worth my time.
His name's Balaban, little abrasive, but the man knows his art. Why have you brought these odorous rogues into your home? Shush. You do not need their help, madam. I know this sort. I've already begun the process of selling these paintings. I guarantee I'll get you a better price. Very well, madam. I shall support you, of course. Thank you. Ready to make a deal? We'll take the lot, all of those here that you're willing to part with. Bottom line read 100 crowns. I show the page to Albrecht. This is a very poor offer. These paintings are worth at least thrice as much. You certainly aren't very convincing, Gustav. You say you want the lot, but give me a number like this. I can't say I believe you. I'm gonna drive him a fucking hard bargain. I hope this is a bit more convincing, girl. It's the most convincing I can be. I'm not in a hurry. And if Albrecht says he can make more money, then... I trust Albrecht. Albrecht's a pretty cool dude, though. Besides, I'm not particularly low on money at the moment. Maybe if I was more desperate, but... I'm not.
Well, hello there.
Hi. Maybe some other day. Okay, so she's still having the same reaction. It's the Ruffians. A pair of lowlifes were scheming together. They were sensible enough to reduce their discussion to a whisper. Oh, fuck.
Well, hello there.
Hi, Victoria. It's these goofballs. Okay, so the only thing new here is Gustav. It seems. Alcohol still. That's the second alcohol still we found. There was one in the slums as well. I'm guessing we'll need it later.
How can I help you, girl?
Guten Tag, Fräulein.
Okay. Nothing there. Barracks are still closed, last I checked. We can see if this dude wants to talk now.
My lady, the Baron is still keeping his own counsel.
Who else? Is the hospital still closed? Anyone else? Can't think of anyone. Guess we move time forward one more time then. Time forward again. Is it evening now? Yep. Say, chapter 3, Eve. Quick. There we go. Can check the dockyard again. Is Harbor Master still closed? Yep. Is this any better? Still the same people. Oh no, there's men here now. Shoddy work, plus a contract. Hello. Young, sullen-looking man. Perhaps 2 years my junior. I'm Domina. I know who you are. I don't know you. He ignored my outstretched hand. And you are Svit. I was momentarily speechless. Svit was rumored to be my father's illegitimate son. Although we had never met. I work as a forester, not in town much, so you might not have heard of me. I know of you. Younger than me, and in the orphanage before I left for my schooling. They say you are my half-brother. Zealot's bastard, aye. He did not like being referred to as my half-brother. Okay. Wait, what the hell just happened? My previous save didn't go through? No. It did, but it wasn't a quick save. That's what just happened. I need to override it. There we go. Now it's a quick save. Okay, that was interesting. We have a half-brother. A bastard. He does not wish to be referred to as half-brother. For some fucking reason. Okay, so that doesn't give me any points. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Tell me of the forest. He pauses for a moment, thoughtfully. A wondrous place, ma'am. The ancient place in it are not understood by most men. I like to keep to myself, so it suits me to work there. Anyway, although it's best to keep your wits about you when you're outside the city walls. Merchants. Out for drinks. They seem to be in good spirits. That's it? Okay. My half-brother, huh?
Well, hello there.
So you can invite her, but it has to be in the evening. That's probably why. Is that it? The game's thinking. No. I wonder what it is that I'm missing. Tavern. Anyone else interesting here? Anyone new? Mendoz. It's a lot of people.
Hello.
I met a red-haired woman in the library. Do you know her? She's going to need his help.
Yes? What?
You always feel lucky when you've drank too much. Come on, cards, dice. I'm out. I brought enough to drink and no more. You're good for it, eh, Irving? Enough, Helen. You can't afford another loss. Just drink your ale and moan about the world like the rest of us. I would have to catch them alone. Okay.
Yes, what?
Okay, so this ain't it. Okay, gotcha. Bents.
Hello.
Thanks for helping with that cart business before. Garnet had my hide, but at least no bloody creatures got to me. A little shame about your father. Tell me, are you a religious woman? I could be more devout.
Hello.
Okay. That's a whole lot of stuff. I can't read any of that because my cat's in the way. Sorry.
Hello.
Hi, Sophia. Wish I could talk to you, but I can barely see anything because my cat's
Join me for a
in the way.
drink. Suit yourself.
Leave me be. I just want to have a drink in peace.
I really wish I could see what is it you're saying. I'm sure it's very interesting, sir. I'm sorry.
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Ramon's back, my boy.
Hello.
Do you want another beer? Oh, Ramon eyed me lustfully. No, he has a wife. Come on. Fuck. That is very mean. Ramon has a freaking wife. Hi, Eris. Are you done being a goofball? Does this count as a night for the purposes of this shit? No, I think we need to wait one more time for night. Oh, no. This might be fine. No, yeah. Yes, please. Stop asking for pet-pets. Okay, yeah, so we need to wait until night. Okay, well. I'm gonna get this cat out of here. Come on, Eris. Get out. Up. I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm quite tired. Tomorrow, hopefully, we can have a bit of a longer stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.